Hey VEDA people, it's day 22, and in case you couldn't tell by what I'm wearing, I'm doing that thing again where I record a whole bunch of videos in a row because I've missed 3 in the last week, 2 because I was away over the weekend, and 1 because I had a friend over for dinner, and I don't want that to happen again. So no, not the friend not coming over for dinner, the video missing. Anyway, the topic of the day is one of my favourite places to visit. I'm kind of torn. Well, not really torn. I've got one general area and one quite specific place. The general area is the high country in Australia, like our mountains. And I know by global standards they're not mountains at all, but I spent several months when I was at university doing my honours project up in the high country, hiking and four-wheel driving to we had all these high country huts, like cattlemen's huts or skiers or hikers huts. In New Zealand they call it tramping. I believe in Europe they have huts that you can stay in alpine regions when you hike. Yeah, they're basically refuges, and most of them had been in the past used for cattlemen who were grazing their cattle up there. Anyway, the high country in general is just, I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it just gives me a special feeling when I'm up there. If I'm after a more specific place, I'm just going to go with a place I go almost every year. It's a folk festival on the banks of the Narrial Creek. It's a Narrial Creek Folk Festival, and it's been running since 1963, which makes it the longest running folk festival in Australia. And its focus is on Australian traditional music, which basically has its roots in like Celtic, so a lot of Irish, Scottish type music. You might just see my boyfriend just walked in behind me, and he's now crawling on the floor to get out of the frame, which is hilarious. Hey down there. Anyway, yeah, so we camp by the banks of this creek, and every night you can hear the music. Like, you have music sessions, like jam sessions around campfires. There's a lot of squeeze boxes and fiddles and guitars and tin whistles and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of singing, of course. And there's a folk dance on New Year's Eve, which is kind of like, I don't want to make it sound dorky, but it's kind of like barn dancing type stuff. It's like, you know, when you've got a called dance. So there's a band up the front and a dance caller, and they tell you what moves to do, like swing your partner and do-si-do, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's my favourite place. It's peaceful, and I'm always surrounded by friends, and yeah, it's just really beautiful. Anyway, that's it for me. That's been well and truly long enough. I'll love all your faces, and I'll see you later.